The Shapeshifter Tarot by DJ Conway and Sirona Knight. Chapter 1. Celtic Shapeshifting. Most people think of shamans and shapeshifting only as part of the cultures of North America, Africa, Siberia, and Alaska. What they do not realize is that in the distant past, European cultures also practiced this spiritual art. Shapeshifting was well known there, especially among Celtic cultures. There are many Celtic legends about the power of shapeshifting, all written as if the person practicing it physically became another creature. However, physically speaking, this doesn't happen. This shamanic talent is really the assuming of certain creatures' characteristics, traits, and talents for a limited time. Shapeshifting was not practiced solely by the Druids, but primarily by many of the ordinary people who were seeking spiritual paths on their own. It was a Celtic form of spirituality that did not, and still does not, require one to become a druid. In Ireland, stories of the great warrior Cuchulainn are full of references to shamanic powers. Nowhere does it say that he trained as a druid. Finn McCumhale was raised by two druidesses, but never became a druid. Was another Irishman with powers of a shaman, as was King Cormac. Pwyll, Lord of the Dyfed of South Wales, knew how to travel to the underworld, a shamanic trait. Subni, a king and poet, Cian, a hero, and Merlin, a magician, also displayed otherworld talents. However, the best known shaman in Wales was also a great bard, Taliesin. He received his training from the goddess Ceridwen. In Taliesin's Song of his Origins and several other pieces of surviving Welsh literature, the bard gives a list of forms into which he is shapeshifted so completely that he says he became those creatures. There are many people today who want to practice shamanism and shapeshifting, but who are not interested in the Native American or Siberian ways. Information on the Western European method is now available for those who want to explore old European spiritual paths in a modern way. Other people have no desire to put the time and energy required into learning shamanism, but would like to understand and use the energies of otherworld animal allies. This tarot deck will aid them on their path to self-understanding.